I'm going to show you how to perform the plastic milk experiment. First up are your ingredients. You will be needing 2 to 3 cups of milk. Later on, you will be needing 2 to 3 tablespoons of vinegar. No worries if your measurements aren't exact. After measuring out the milk, pour it into a microwave-safe bowl. Place the bowl in the microwave and cover it with a paper towel to prevent spills. So why do we have to put this milk in the microwave? Well, when you take something like heat and you add that to a molecule, the molecules will start to vibrate at a super fast pace because they've become agitated. If these molecules continue to vibrate, they will start to bump into each other. The more they bump into each other, the more likely and faster a chemical reaction will occur. Heat the milk for about 1.5 minutes and then carefully remove it from the microwave. You can transfer it back into a clear container. Next, measure out 2 tablespoons of vinegar. You can also put a little more or a little less depending on how much milk you started with. Once you have it measured out, pour it right on into the container. Grab a spoon and start stirring gently. You'll have to stir for around a minute. If you start to see little clumps forming, that means you're on the right track. So what just happened? The chemical reaction that we were talking about before, the one which heat was going to help speed up, has finally occurred. When the acid of the vinegar came into contact with the protein found in milk, these two molecules formed a chemical reaction. This reaction stimulated coagulation. So what does it mean to be coagulated? It means to turn into a solid. This is why we are starting to see little clumps forming in the milk. The coagulation is occurring due to the chemical reaction we have created. Finish stirring the milk. Next, grab a strainer and place it on top of a container. Grab your mixture and slowly pour it into the center of the strainer so that the liquid is draining into the container below. You can gently stir the liquid in the strainer to get it through the holes. Take the back of your spoon and pat firmly on the clumps to get rid of any leftover liquid. Carefully scoop out the clumps onto a paper towel. This is going to be very runny, so make sure that you have a lot of paper towels or a clean dish towel underneath the crumbs to make sure that it doesn't get anywhere on your countertop. You can also put a dish towel underneath your paper towels for extra support. Next, press firmly on the clumps to squeeze out any extra liquid. You can begin to shape the clumps into whatever shape you want. Let it harden for a good 2 nights.